takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipes stretching tight, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Sunday afternoon. Can we blame Dan Barry for the Windows update that messed with all of my audio configurations for the last 30 minutes? I've been trying to figure out what the hell is going on with audio. There was no audio going from the game PC to the stream PC. Somehow in the Windows update, it reset all of my audio settings. So can we get a nice big blame Dan this morning for making me scratch my head sitting there puzzled? Just terrible, man. Who does that to somebody on a Sunday? Tom, good to see you. Rhinos, welcome back. Captain UK, good to see you. Air Canada 08, MN Sports Fan, welcome. Ascetic, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Mr. Awesome, good to see you. Joey T, welcome. Michael, good to see you. Quick Match, welcome. High Tech Hub, good to see you. Digital, celebrating 40 months. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nismo's here. Good to see you, man. Rajat, welcome back. Jeff, good to see you. Tony Baldo, welcome. Vine, good to see you. Mopar Dude, welcome back, my friend. Tamil, good to see you. Will Long, welcome. CST, good to see you. Cody Knox, good to see you, man. Ken LeMay, welcome back. Castle Bravo, good to see you. Davis is here on time. Very nice. Hindsight, good to see you, man. Captain B, welcome back. Mofo, good to see you. Jordan, welcome back. Matan, good to see you. Mopar Dude is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Leonard Grant is here. Chris Clark is here. Flight Sim Aviation is here. Average Beaver is here. Matan is here. Michael Johnson, good to see you. Jordan, celebrating 49 months as well. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. I really do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abheek, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Avgeek, good to see you. King, welcome. Diabetic Lad, good to see you. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you all for the support. Appreciate you guys. Air Canada Rouge ops today, friends. Real call sign, real gate assignments. Oh, baby, this is going to be a good one, friends. Air Canada Rouge, A321, service from Toronto down to Bermuda. We are looking at about just over 2 hours on our flight time today. It's saying 2 hours and 8 minutes on our flight time today down to Bermuda. It should be a fun flight. Very much looking forward to this one. Getting out of the cold, snowy weather of Toronto down to the sunny skies into Bermuda. Should be a wonderful day of flying today. I'm very much looking forward to it. Without further ado, First Officer Henry has kind of got things a little bit set up for us inside the flight deck. Adirs are aligned, but we're going to get our weight and balances, throw in our flight plans, and do all that fun stuff. So we'll get some things ready to rock and roll. Every time I see the A321 Sharklet, it just makes me want the 757. I do agree. Yeah. There's 16 departures on the ground. Nice. I don't think we have any ETC in Pearson either. No ETC right now. Is this the updated CRJ? Nice. Yes. I have my flip-flops packed. Let's go. Oh, baby. Flip-flops. The sand beneath our toes. Isn't that a song? Maybe. Jules Pilot, good to see you, man. Farrell Plane Spotting, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Cap, do you know when the A350 comes and will it be in Microsoft Store for 2020? I don't think it's going to be on the Microsoft Store, to be honest with you. It will be probably on the AnyBuilds website. I'm sure eventually it'll make its way to the marketplace like all of the other AnyBuilds aircraft. But I think initially it's going to be through the AnyBuilds store, the AnyBuilds launcher. By the way, friends, when the aircraft does release, we will be live on that day when it does release. I'm not giving any dates, but please do keep in mind when you buy the aircraft, if you use my special Captain Canada link, you help out the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You can just help out the channel. How did 3 airplanes just spawn all on each other on the same gate right there? That was interesting. It will be on the marketplace, but it's usually about a 2 to 3 week delay for it to be on the marketplace. So you have to remember that. If you want to fly the airplane right away, you're going to have to purchase it through the AnyBuilds website or the i9 launcher, whichever one you want. But again, if you do plan on purchasing the 350 on day one, I'll have a special link ready to go the morning of release. And again, if you want to help out the channel, you can use my special specific link. All it does is it lets AnyBuilds know that you're purchasing the aircraft based off of my recommendations. And then I get a small little sliver of percentage off of every purchase that happens using my link. So I will let you guys know when that link is ready to go. Like I said, it'll be, I'll have it up and ready. We're obviously going to stream on the release of the 350. And we'll be having a nice big release party. I've got a couple long hauls planned as well for next week or whenever the aircraft releases. We have some long hauls planned in the 350 as well. We've got some Cathay ops. We've got some Delta ops. Oh, baby, it's going to be fun, chat. Definitely looking forward to it. Has there been an announcement of the price? Yes, it is 60 Great British Pounds, GBP, Derek, $59.99. I think it roughly comes out to about 70 USD, somewhere around there, just over $100 Canadian. You're going to get the 2020 or 2024 version. Well, if you buy it, you get both versions, Nismo. I don't use 2024 right now. I'm waiting for a couple sim updates and some updates to the simulator to happen. So I will be flying it in 2020. So $9,765 Canadian. You're not wrong. Probably about there. Yeah. Looking forward to some Delta Ops. Going to do LAX, DTW, LAX, BNE. Nice. That'll be fun. How many euros is that? I'm not sure. You'll have to, 60 pounds. I don't know how many euros that is. 65, 70 euros, something like that. Both the 900 and the 1000 are included, and you get to choose. There's no separate purchase. Once you purchase the aircraft, you can install it in 2020 or 2024. I think they've done a fantastic job accommodating everybody that's using both platforms of the Sims. You couldn't ask for anything better. Instead of a separate purchase like most developers would do, it is a one single time purchase. You get 2 variants of the aircraft, a plethora of liveries, and of course you get it working for 2020 and 2024. Both are separate versions. It's not just like an install in one and then you use both. The 2024 version actually has a few more details, let's say. It's got a cabin, it's got some other stuff as well. But for me personally, I'm not really interested in a cabin, as we all know. So for me, 2020 is perfectly fine. 2020 is, in my opinion, the more stable sim right now as it kind of goes. So we'll be using it in 2020, and then when 2024 is good, we'll move over to 2024. Coming out Wednesday, almost confirmed by MJ, said I like the number 16 on Friday. the number 26. Ah, yes, there you go. First flight I'm doing A350 JFK to Singapore. Yay. That's a long one. Don't you think you want to get a couple flights in, get the feel of the aircraft before you do that? Or are you just going to say fuck it and send it on a big old long haul? That'd be hilarious. And don't you get the ULR when it comes out as well? The ultra long haul is a planned expansion, a free expansion. But I don't believe it's coming on release. No, I think on release we're just getting the 900 and the 1000, and then the ultra long range is coming afterwards. That's what's going to happen. Playing London Heathrow to Las Vegas. That could be a fun one as well. Yep. Doing some Lufthansa ops to PMI first. Nice, very cool. Pretty sure you need the ultra long range to do JFK to Singapore. You can't just do it yet. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know much about the 350 and those ultra long hauls. I am not an ultra long haul guy, so a little bit difficult for me. All right, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll into Bermuda this afternoon. Should be a great flight. Very much looking forward to it. First thing is first, let's come down here. We'll close the cargo doors. We've already got all the cargo on board, so we'll close those guys. We'll go to My Flights. We're going to import from SimBrief. Good. We've got 17 minutes to get out of here. Should be enough time. Toronto over to Bermuda. Beautiful. Let's go to our mass and balance tab today. We're going to load aircraft. We're going to go instant because we've already done it via GSX. There's the boarding completed by GSX, so that is good. Beautiful. We're going to come down here to the McDo. We're going to go to the FMG tab. We're going to go to the InitRef tab. And we're going to start plugging in some numbers. We're going to do our init request. Call sign today is Rouge 1818. Throw that up into there. Beautiful. We're going to go with an initial cost index of 5. We will bump that up once we get to cruise altitude, but we'll bump that up to 5 for now. On the cost index, and we're cruising up at flight level 330. I think that is the best headwind or tailwind component. That's why we're up to 330. We'll see what the winds look like once we get up to 330. We may do a step climb up to 3.5 or 3.7, depending on the aircraft as well. We'll probably have to burn off a little bit of fuel. We are a fairly heavy aircraft today. Not fully loaded, but we have 211 passengers on board. 230 open seats on this aircraft. That looks good. I am happy with that. Let's go to our flight plan page. YYZ departures. Just going to confirm we don't have any ATC online. We don't. Let's have a quick little look-see here at the weather, see what things are doing in Toronto. Weather is showing 250 at 8 knots, 15-mile visibility, overcast at 3,400, 0 degrees, altimeter 3008. All right, well, with that, we're going to plan 24 right for the departure. We are going to be on the Kepta 3 departure today. Find the Kepta 3, there it is, good. We want the Bumpa transition. Good. And we'll insert that. Wonderful. Let's go to Bermuda arrivals. I believe that we're planning for the ILS Yankee 30. No, we want the ILS Zulu from Bidvi. So the ILS Zulu 30. Our star today is going to be the Momom 1. We want the Bovik transition. I believe that's what we just saw. Nope. We want the... No transition? What did I have over here? Bidvi. Where the hell is Bovik? Bovik? Oh, Bovik's up there. Yeah, we want Bovik. My bad. Bovik, and then our approach via, we want Bidvi. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Let's scroll through our flight plan. Let's make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities or anything like that, which we don't. Beautiful. Everything looks good there, friends. I am happy with that. Let's go back to our InitRef tab. Let's go to our InitB page. We're going to send all of this data down to the McDo. Give that a second. Boom. Everything's going to be plugged in. Good. Zero fuel weight, 69.6. 13.4 on the block fuel. Everything looks good there. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU so we're ready to go once we've got everything set here. Let's come back here. We'll go to our departure performance. 24 right. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1 departure today. Force toga no, anti-ice off, packs on. Sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate those V speeds. Let's send all of that data down to the McDo. We'll go to our performance page and you can see 150, 55, 58. Flaps 1/up 1.1, and we're going to be flexing to 43 degrees. Those engines are going to be screaming out of Toronto today, my friends. Beautiful. We'll bump the secondary FMC. Actually, we're going to go to our McDo menu. We're going to go to our AlexSiu because we're going to have a bunch of company messages. Received messages. We'll have our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that. Good. And then we've got our finalized load sheet here today. 211 plus 3 for the passenger count today. Beautiful. Looks good. We'll leave that just like that. Actually, we'll put this back on flight plan page. We'll leave that like that there. Beautiful. Come back down here. EPU is on and available. I can hear it. Go to ground services. We'll close the left door. We'll remove the chocks and cones. Upstairs, EPU bleed can go on. External power can go off. Good. We'll go ahead and get the fuel pumps to the on position. We'll disconnect the GPU. Passenger signs on. Beacon light is on. Crew supply is on. And we are looking good, my friends. Let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Get that done, good. Runway 23 is being used. I thought runway 23 is still closed because of the incident. I thought it was. What do they mean by 211 plus 3? So 211 plus 3 children is what that usually means. And then you'd have to do the crew. So probably a crew of 4 flight attendants and 2 pilots. So it would be, yeah, it's already reopened. Cool. Well, I'm not taking off from 23 because that's the world's longest taxi, and I don't feel like taxiing over to runway 23 today. We're all the way down here. 24 right is beautiful for our departure, so that's what we are planning today, friends. Especially with no ATC online. We don't have to follow any rules. We make our own rules, chat. CTAF, CYYZ, oh boy, that's loud. 18.7 is our CTAF frequency. 18.7, we'll plug that in. Jump over to CTAF, good. I bet Flex 30 and the A330 would also make the engine scream, most likely, yeah. Still delays in YYZ, but it's getting better. There we go. Cap, have you ever done an add-ons I can't do without for us 2020 newbies? Derek, if you put exclamation point FAQ in chat, we have a little list of add-ons that we highly suggest. Development on the Q400 is going, but we are still in the process of working to source a modeler to begin on the tasks that need to be done. More information when we deem it necessary to do so. I'm assuming that's from Quality Wings about their Q400, which is kind of shame. We don't have more info about that, but there we go. Taxiway departure then, since we make the rules. No, I don't know about that one. Facing southeast, facing northwest. We want to be facing southeast. Definitely. All right, let's look around us. Okay, everybody's pushing all at the same time, so we're going to be good pilots. We're not going to push all at the same time, and we'll wait for everybody around us to get going. Cap jumped into 2024 last night. Still buggy and terrible performance. Crashed every 5 minutes. Fixed it today by going slowly with everything, but I still think it's unstable. It is unstable. That's the main reason that I don't use it. There's 2 big reasons. One, it's just not stable enough for me, and 2, the lack of add-on, third-party aircraft and sceneries that are compatible and work properly. Those are the big reasons why I'm not over there right now. GMC, huge no floaties to you, my friend. 5 gifted members to the channel. Thank you very, very much for the support, man. I truly do appreciate you, dude. Guys, let's get some love for Mr. GMC in chat. Thank you very much, my friend. I really do appreciate you. Any word on an update? An update for what? Microsoft 2024? Well, we have the SIM update, which is, or SIM update beta 1, which is still in beta, but as far as like a public release, no, we don't have a public release yet. Did you guys just see that guy waving at us? Look, he's waving, chat. Look at, I've never seen that before. He's legitimately waving to us from inside the terminal. Hi, everybody wave. P-Thibs, my man, dropping 5 gifted members as well. Huge no floaties to you, P-Thibs. Thank you very, very much for support, man. I appreciate you. That is unbelievably kind. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Just stopping by. Hope all is well. I'm trying to pick a motherboard for my PC. Super overwhelmed with the choices. B650 or X870 plus what brand? MSI, Asus. I usually go with an Asus board. I've had really good luck with Asus boards. I've had others who haven't had very good luck with Asus boards. I usually go with Asus boards. I mean, as far as like, I would just do a little bit of research, but don't get too overwhelmed, you know? Don't get too overwhelmed. Owls, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Bill B's cousin. Nice. Very nice. Dennis, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Aviator Trav, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're well, dude. Happy Sunday to you, man. Welcome back. The Air Canada 446 behind you pushed back so weird into me. Uh-oh. I don't... Oh. What is that? BMI? I feel like that's somebody who just put a wrong iCow in. Alright. Got a bunch of Rouge planes around. I'm at Baltimore right now on the network waiting for y'all to depart. Nice. Cap, what's for lunch today? I'm having sardines and some buttered bread. That's an interesting lunch. I don't know what my lunch is yet, to be honest with you, man. I have a family dinner that I have to attend to this evening. Fiance's birthday, which was last week, but her family dinner is tonight. I think we're going out for Thai food. I'm not quite sure. I hope we're going out for Thai food. I haven't really spoken with her today about that. Sharing the love before my vacation might be MIA this week. Hope everyone has a great week. P-Thibs, hopefully you can tune in, man. I think this week's going to be a big week. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But I hope you have a great great vacation, man. Sounds like it's well-deserved. Fernando, thank you very much for 6 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because if you're eating Thai tonight, I'm flying right now in Thailand. Nice, very cool. Cap, you're going out for Indian again? Jesus. What a lucky boy. What a lucky boy you are. Alright, that Rouge is gone. We're going to be able to push back now. Let's go park brake released. Good. We'll start the block time. Good. Sounds can go up. Good. Dennis with a $5 donation. Thanks so much, Dennis. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. BMI, British Midland, amalgamated with BA years ago, but that was a BA 320 in Toronto. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Spooling up engine number 1 as per Airbus's new SOP. Dennis, thank you very much for the $5 donation, my friend. I appreciate you. Your 5th super chat here on the channel. We have 2 A330s. Interesting.
1819, stand by. I'm switching back right in front of you. Rouge 1819, do you copy?
Yeah, I got you. Already can let me pass.
A little help with the tip for tonight's dinner. Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Was supposed to be on a Rouge A321 in April, but Air Canada canceled, rebooked our flight. Now I'm on a crowded 319. Oof. Get ready for a smasher. Only thing I'm scared about with the Builds 350 is it's so good I don't want to fly anything else, and it makes everything else subpar. I mean, probably for the first little bit it's going to. You know, so. Did BA get the A321 ultra long range? I don't know. I wouldn't be the one to ask, to be honest with you. We're going to get a good start on engine number 1. Wait to set the park brake. Going to Halifax, one of Air Canada's 330s. Nice. Park brake is set. Beautiful. Spool up engine number 2. Does Canada have the same tipping culture that the USA does? Yes, it does. Davis, thank you for your weird little pear sticker as well, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, Davis. Appreciate you. 3Dev, what's up, man? Hard at work on the 7.5. Nice. Looking forward to it, man. I was speaking with Shervin about a week ago, exchanging a few emails back and forth.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Davis. When starting engine number 1, I get the hydraulic PTU fault. Huh. These are CFM engines. CFMs. Weird little pear sticker wasn't on the bingo card today. It should be with Davis in chat. I feel like it has to be. Cap, is there any reason why the rudder feels off on the Fenix 320 I got? The plane seems like it's not at 0% ideal when sitting still. It still moves on its own. Sorry for the paid airwave. I don't know. Are you running like FS Realistic or anything like that? That could be causing any weird things? Flaps 1. Cap, do you have any nicknames from his friends? Do I have any nicknames? A lot of my friends call me Kai. KY. Not as in KY Jelly. That joke has played itself out as well. APU is going off. APU bleed is going off. Good. Flaps are set. What is our trim value? Trim is up 1.1. Flight controls up 1.1. Good. We'll set that there. Beautiful. That looks good. We'll get our predictive wind shear system to the auto, and on position. Good. Ground spoilers are armed. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. And we've got 10,000 feet bugged up and in. And we are looking good to go here, friends. Park brake is released. And we'll start our taxi over to runway 24 right for departure. Isn't KY important when thrust mastering? Yes, very, very, very important. I would agree. Is anyone developing a decent E175 E2? Not that I'm aware of, no. Loved hearing Bilby in your recent streams. Dude, Bilby's a class act, baby. Class act, that Bilby he is. No, not running FS Realistic or anything like that? Yeah, somebody mentioned check your keybinds. You might have conflicting keybinds or something weird going on. For some reason this week I buttered both the 320 and the 319 fine, but I keep smashing the A321. Strange because it's always been the opposite before. The 321 is a butter machine, dude. This airplane it's tough to smash this one. Easy to float, but I find it's a little bit tough to smash. Virtual Coal has one, but it's doo-doo. Yeah, don't buy Virtual Coal products. That's for sure. Cap, on my Thailand flight to Phuket, I'm serving curry. Nice. Japanese curry, I hope, maybe? All right, friends, we're on the taxi out. Got a bunch of airplanes in front of us, so we're in no rush. You can see a little bit of a traffic jam at the end of 24 right. Clip it. Big up, Cap, enjoying the milder weather. It's not bad, Andy. I can live with this. Got a bunch of snow again last night, though, so I feel like it's a trade-off. Just been... The amount of snow that we've received in the last 2 weeks is appalling, to be honest with you. No, we said Phuket, not fuck it. Phuket. Phuket. All right, taxiing today. Going to come out Delta Romeo. We'll make a left on Delta and we'll hold Charlie 5 for departure. Hopefully now, sorry I didn't get that one, fandom. Puller of Spikes with the $20 donation.
Hola, Cap.
Hola.
Have a good flight.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Puller, dropping the $20 donation. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Puller of Spikes dropping the $20 donation. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. The buses with the IAEs are supposed to move when idle. That's how they are IRL, so that's accurate. Yes, correct. If you are using the IAE engine variant, they do move without any thrust. As compared to the CFMs, you need to add some thrust in order to get the CFMs to work properly. Not work properly, but move the aircraft. Let's confirm we don't have anybody off our right side here, which we don't. Good. And we're in the air heading south. Nice. We're almost there. ECAM memo is showing no blue. Looking good there. I prefer the IEs to CFMs for that reason. Sure. I don't really have a preference, to be honest with you. I almost think the IEs sound a little bit better. They have a little bit more like bass and growl to them, especially when you get them into flex. I like both engines. CFMs still kick ass for me as well. Love the sounds of them. The chair requires a bit of thrust to get moving. I'm going to strap you with some CFMs. Or some IEs, I guess. How much thrust do you normally use? To get it moving, I'm using about 30% N1 right now. Got to see Kyle read that one. Oh, I read it. Edinburgh has some spicy wins today. Had the same a few days ago. Should watch 15 minutes of intense crosswind action in Edinburgh from AV Jack channel. Some intense head-on shots. Nice. Very cool, man. You guys always deal with some crazy weather. Just send me after hours nachos at the Rio. I don't need CFMs. Yeah, no kidding. You're brave for doing that one. That's for sure. Hey, Cap, what are your settings for Real Turb? Real Turb settings. There you go, man. Those are my settings for Real Turb. Nadya!
Phuket wink wink.
Phuket! Is that what they call it? Phuket? Huge no floaties to you, Nadya. Dropping the $31 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Nadya. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of the channel. Glad to see you back here. I know it's very early for you in the land down under. Guys, let's get some love for Nadya in chat as well. Some huge no floaties. Thank you, Nadya. Appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Have you been given the 350? I am not allowed to say. So I'll let you decide based off of the answer that I just gave. Justin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well as well. Happy Sunday, my man. I always thought it was Phuket. That means yes. Hey, like I said, man, I'll let you guys decide. I will let you guys decide. I don't know, Cap. Henry's been spilling the NDA details a bit lately. He has. But he's a good boy, so it's okay. What's tomorrow's stream? I believe we're going to be back in the A321, unless we're going to be in the 320 or the 319. But I believe tomorrow we're going to be in the 321 to finish off the streaming week. Right, that's good. Those guys are lining up and departing. Good. Aviation Central celebrating 10 months. Says, should I get on CYYZ Tower? A little bit late for that. I think most people have already departed, so yeah. Gap, stop blueballing us. It's releasing on Friday. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. If you're in the IndyBuilds Discord, you'll know probably when it's releasing based off of some of the hints that they've been giving. You prefer the 320? 320 is good. I like the 321. It reminds me very much of a 757. I feel like it's the Airbus's version of a 757. We get the A320 plus 30 tomorrow. Nice. Aviation Central with a gifted membership. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. And we have Mr. Puller of Spikes dropping 5 gifted members as well. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. I truly do appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Let's get some love in chat, guys. And of course, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you. Unbelievably kind, guys. Thank you so, so much for the support today. Appreciate all you. All right, we've got the Rouge A321 departing now on the runway, and we've got an A330 Heavy in front of us here. Okay, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Captain Ireland, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Don't see anybody on final, so we should be good. What are some routes you want to do in the 350? Atlanta to LA is the one that I'm looking forward to the most, I think, especially getting used to the aircraft. We'll be doing Atlanta, LA, probably back to Atlanta. Have a fun one. SimCFI, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. We sadly had to give up on the RJ. Just too many problems during yesterday's stream. Not capturing ILS, doing weird-ass shit, man. So we're patiently waiting for the CRJ update before we jump back into it. Why are taxes so much at the dispensary? In Canada? I feel like it's pretty normal in Canada It's a lot worse in like California and stuff like that. 20% tax on all products. I think here it's 13%. Ah. Cam, is this the same Bermuda as the Bermuda Triangle? Correct. Yes. The Indy Builds 330 is such a beaut. It is nice. Yeah. Is Atlanta releasing this week also? If they were smart, it would be releasing P-Thibs, but I haven't heard any words about a release date for the Orbex Atlanta. Where the LS is pretty reliable for me. Yeah, update will be great. I think you'll like it. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. I think streaming it for 2 days this week was enough for me. 21% in Michigan? Oof. Wire taxes so much. That's where the statement should stop. Yeah, I mean, true. You're not wrong. Delta started flying the 350s into San Diego the past few weeks. Really? Interesting. Toronto traffic, Rouge 1818. Oh, I don't have a push-to-talk button set for that. Settings. Push-to-talk. Apply. Okay. Toronto traffic, Rouge 1818, landing up 24 right. Toronto.
No floaties.
No floaties. All right, we're pulling up onto the runway. Landing lights are on, runway turnoffs are on, strobe lights are on, wing lights are on, nose light over to takeoff. We'll ding the cabin. Let them know that we are ready to rock and roll, friends. Why are you taxiing so slow? Because there's no rush when there's 6 airplanes departing in front of you. Switched to United for my summer trip as British Airways premium class. Costs more, but I'll be on a 777. There you go. Very cool. Very, very cool. Will you be flying the updated Headwind 330? Maybe. Looking forward to replicating my real-world trip from last month. China Airlines, Melbourne to Auckland, and Melbourne to Taipei in the 350. Ooh, that'll be a fun one. Very cool. Flying a Scandinavian E320neo from Copenhagen to London Heathrow. Nice. Very cool. Will you be doing the return flight? Nope, only one flight today, man. I've got a family dinner that I have to attend to, so just the one flight today, man. It's just over 2 hours on the flight time. Just the one flight today. But we are back tomorrow. Generation Blowout. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you.
Thanks for the motivation you gave me back in 2019 to kick off my career.
Awesome,
Forever
dude.
A supporter, my man.
Huge no floaties to you, Generation Blowout. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of this channel, and more importantly, congratulations, my friend. That is great news. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Don't forget about me when you become captain at a major airline. You say, hey, I want to take this guy flying one day. I'll be here. Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey Cap, got a problem. My thrust levers in the Fenix seem to be out of calibration. I could have both in the same position, but the TCA, it's a negative 20 to 30 N1 difference. Any fix for this? Did you do the calibration in the MIC-DO? There's a calibration in the MIC-DO. I suggest running through that. Moxie, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Toga, not going to be a Toga takeoff. But we are flexing to 43, so it's going to be quite loud. Should be a good one. Are we the last ones to get out of here? I think we are, Chad. Everybody left before us. Oh, no, there's 2 behind us. Okay. Toronto traffic, Rouge 1818, departing 24 right. Toronto. Alrighty, joystick cam is on. You guys ready to go? Let's do it. Toga time. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Beautiful. Chrono is on. Let's go flying. Manflex 43 SRS runway auto thrust blur. Takeoff power is set and achieved. Airspeed is alive. .100 knots, we're neutral. V1, Rotate. you're up. That was weird. They like didn't want to lift up. I didn't want to tail strike it either. Good, we're climbing. Oof. Listen to that. Wow. All right, let's make sure we don't stall the airplane, and then let's go to a wing view, and we'll set climb thrust. Ready, everybody? Oof. Wowzers. God, that's nice. All right, we're going to go left direct, saver on course, insert. Plane porn is what that is. All right, runway turnoffs can come off, nose light can come off, wing lights can come off, ground spoilers disarmed. Good. Bring those sounds back down just a little bit so we don't go deaf. We should be good pilots to get some anti-ice on here as well, coming up through these, coming up through this nastiness. Oh yeah, they don't waste any time, man. Autopilot goes on almost instantaneously. All right, speed check, flaps clean. And we should be up and above this messy cloud here for a second, so engine anti-ice can go back off and we'll get a little bit more performance on the climb. GSX passengers are so realistic, can see one of them playing on their Switch. Yep, it's pretty cool, man. You can even see some of them like reading like magazines and stuff like that when they're sitting in the seats. It's pretty cool. All right, up and above the soup, anti-ice can go back off. Gain a little bit more performance on the engines. Beautiful. And left turn, I'm going to bug up our cruise altitude now. 330 on the cruise is set. Good. We'll bump ourselves back over to advisory frequency 122.8. We're out of the Toronto airspace now. Does the Fenix cabin reduce any performance? Not that I've seen, Ada. Not that I've seen. Can you recreate 1549? No, thank you. I find that kind of tacky and distasteful, to be honest with you. That's just me. I don't really recreate aircraft incidents and stuff, man. I am in no position to be doing that type of stuff. I think it's a little bit disrespectful. You're doing it for views and clicks on your own channel, monetization values. Alrighty, 9,000 feet, autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. You ever crashed when flying? Because I have many times. We have a few crashes in our books, yeah. A few of them. You see Portland is online? Portland who? Alrighty, we're coming up to 10,000 feet. Landing lights can go off. There's 10,000. We'll keep the seatbelt signs on just for now in case we get through some of the little bumps up here, but we should be good. Up and climbing away. Too bad Delta's the only 350 operator in North America. I agree. We're going to be doing a lot of European and a lot of Asian flying, I feel like, coming up here soon. A lot. Strains are on. We'll bump that up to 80. Looking good. Looking good. Seatbelt signs to the auto position or off. And we'll let the flight attendant start the in-flight services. Do I use Volanta? I do not. No. Hey, Chat, just downloaded a new driver. When in the cockpit, I see a I see a text on the bottom left corner. Any help? You see a text in the bottom left corner? What does it say? SFO to Tahiti will be a regular route for me. How long is that one, Wayward? That could be a fun one. Air Tahiti 350. Ooh. That's a nice looking airplane. That is a nice looking airplane. How did this guy manage to get his bed all the way over there already? I swear to God, every stream I get his bed nicely centered in that picture, and by the time I turn the camera on, he's messed it up somehow. EDDM to YYZ 350 possible you could do? Yeah, that'd be a good one. Munich to Kaysan Lufthansa. Ooh, that would be a nice one as well. That could be some fun there, right there, yep. I could see that one being a good one. He's in the smallest little ball. Etihad Air Abu Dhabi would be cool as well. Yeah, that'd be a fun one. Hecap, I'm so glad I joined. The clouds look very nice today. They do. Climbing up and out of Tirana. She's looking good, my friend. She is looking good. Bring those sim sounds down just a little bit. There we go. Hecap, do you know how to set up GSX to board with buses when there's no jet bridge? It should do it automatically, King. And if you're not, go to flightsim.to and download the custom GSX profiles for the airports that you're flying in and out of. Oh, he is the goodest boy. The goodest boy he is. There's been a lot of gifted members this stream. To everyone who got a gifted membership like myself, make sure you say thank you. Correct, Jay. You are correct, my friend. It has been wonderful. It has, my friend. Excuse me. What a beautiful climb out. Is there any way I can reduce my VRAM usage in 2020 and 2024 since the RTX 3070 only has 8 gigs? You turn down some settings, Ada. That would be the way to do it. You've tried, but they don't come? Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Thinking of doing LAX to Honolulu flight. That's a good one. It's about, what, 4 or 5 hours, something like that? Hopatarium gets going right away, and we can have the new Edelweiss 350. We'll be operating the first flight in April. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like their livery, actually, Dank. Hecap, could you do a walk-around, please? A walk-around of what? The airplane? I'm curious, I've not joined it a bit. Have you flown the new Greenlandish airport? I think it's Nuuk. I have not, no. I'd like to do that, though. Doing a flight SFO to Seattle in 24 right now using the Fenix 319. Wish me luck on my landing. Best of luck, my friend. If you don't butter the landing, I'm going to steal Henry from you. You better get in line. There's quite a few people that want to steal Henry. London Heathrow to Boston, Virgin Atlantic 350. That's a good one as well. Yeah. Of the cabin. Oh, I don't have the cabin turned on in the Fenix. There's your cabin tour. Ta-da! Wow. Nice looking cabin you got there. I take him, yes? I already told you, man, you gotta fight Allie for him. You fight the fiancé. I'm pretty sure she's first in line. I'm pretty sure Henry would have it that way as well. Oh, yeah. Nice struts. Thank you. Spacious. Cap, sometime you should come fly home airport Seattle to Philly using Alaska 737-900ER. It's a great flight, maybe long, but you could do Seattle to Phoenix using Alaska. Yeah. Problem is the Seattle scenery runs like poop. Flew an A350-900 IRL, Vancouver to Singapore. Brutal flight. Oof, that's a long one, dude. I give Ali 5 USD and horse hay for Henry. I negotiate. Nice. Cap, can we get an apartment tour? No. Is the new NVIDIA update worth it? I don't know. I haven't updated my graphics driver. I do not know. Who is this? Cleveland Center. 1987. Cleveland Center, good afternoon. Rouge 1818, climbing flight level 330. I bet you I don't have the right frequency.
Rouge 1818,
Oh, I
Cleveland
do.
Center, radar contact 20 miles north of the Buffalo DME. Come and maintain flight level 330, squawk 7414.
All right, climb, maintain flight level 330 and squawk 7414, Rouge 1818. Good.
Cleveland Center, Delta 75, 25 with you, flight level 380, 15 miles. Delta 75, 25,
Barbecue wings with red Thai
contact
curry and
position
steamed
at
rice.
squawk
Ooh, that sounds good.
2574.
Yes, please.
2574, Delta 75. Cleveland Center, very good afternoon. Rouge 1520, flight level 280, climbing 33.
That sounds good.
Rouge 1520, Cleveland Center, to contact now 10 miles southeast of the Geneseo VOR, on the maintain flight level 330, squawk 6367. Climb maintain 330, squawk 6367, Rouge 1520.
Cleveland Center, Canada 1817, checking in, passing 320.
Jesus, hindsight.
Canada 1817, Cleveland Center.
Dominic Design released an upgraded version of their Indianapolis scenery free upgrade if you bought the original one. Nice, very cool. Is it worth it to buy X-Plane 12 just for the Zibo 7.3? I don't know. You should do Paris Orly to YUL as French B. That'd be cool.
Yeah, affirmative. That's around 3787 heavy, passing flight level 260.
Reference 387, Cleveland Center, ready to contact 20 miles west of the Rochester VOR, on the maintain flight level 370 and squawk 2561.
Climbing flight level 2370, squawk 2561, Airbus 387.
And who else is calling?
Cleveland Center, this is Atlas 41, passing flight level 200.
Cap, do you have a favorite airline and airport? Not really, to be honest with you.
41, Cleveland Center, ready to contact
Not really, man.
330.
Up to 360.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon. Rouge 1819, passing through to flight level 235, about 36 from Rochester. Canada 1817, maintain.
Indestructible Dinosaur donated $3 Canadian. Hey. Well. I heard the bath towel isn't indestructible either.
Correct.
If it needs help for its trauma, I know a person or two.
Huge snow floaties to you. Indestructible Dinosaur. Thank you for the support, my friend. Appreciate you, buddy.
Alright,
sorry about that. Who was that calling?
United 1442, flight level 2 minutes.
I think it's time to repaste my CPU. My CPU, I've noticed the last about week or two has been running a little bit hotter than normal. Although I guess those temps are looking pretty normal. But usually I'm somewhere in like the 50 degrees, and you can see it peaking up above 70 degrees sometimes. I still think that's still well within limits, but I think it's time to repaste my CPU. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it, but always a little bit concerning when it starts jumping up some numbers. We're not even really using much CPU power either. I've been mentioning repasting your CPU for a few weeks now. Yeah, I think it might be time. Problem is I'm using the all-in-one cooler has its own paste, Dan, and that's what I've been using.
14 miles southwest of the Gyre VOR, welcome.
confirm for Porter 295.
What are we getting LFPG for some Air France ops? I don't know. That's nothing. My gaming laptop runs at 90 Celsius. Yeah, but that's a laptop. That's, Those are known to run a little bit hotter, right? How's your sim only using 3 gigs of RAM? Where did you see that? 3 no, it's using 70% of RAM. 70% of my RAM.
New York Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes approved. See ya.
Frequency Bermuda next time restricting tracking.
There are better pastes you can use than what it came with. Yeah, of course. Don't you have to scratch off the thermal paste, though, for it? No, it's using... What would that be? It's using quite a bit of RAM, is it not? Cap, do you have Twitch? Because if you do, I'll go follow there too. I do not have Twitch, no. You don't scratch it off, it's a putty, it comes off with rubbing alcohol. Okay, got you. Yeah, I have some other thermal paste. But honestly, I'm at the point now where we're so close to a new build that I'm kind of just, yeah, hoping this one just goes through, you know? Got to use alcohol and a cotton ball to scrape it off, yeah.
Reach 932 Cleveland Center, radar contact, 20 miles north of the... sorry.
Do you have issues when the game starts struggling with frame rates when approaching an airport? I don't, no. Cap, Ryzen best or Intel? Depends. I mean, AMD chips right now are... When were you thinking the new build? As soon as the 5000 series are back in stock, I was going to start. GEG or PHL? For which one, sorry? You saying which is my favorite airport? I love Philly. Philly's a great airport.
Canada 1842 Cleveland Center, radar contact 23 miles northeast of the Buffalo DME, climb and maintain flight level 330.
So also at a charity event yesterday because I appeared on stage. I feel like a true celebrity. Nice. Dropped like what, 3,500 CAD on a 5090 or so. Gonna go for cheaper, still expensive. 5080. I'm going with a 5080. No, 5090 is overkill, man. Going with the 1580 at 1440p.
Contact Boston Center now, 134.7. See ya.
Where are we? We are here.
Cleveland Center, good morning. Rouge 920, flight level 21.84350.
Rouge 920, Cleveland Center.
The whole beta thing hasn't been working. The online networks, ever since they released it to the public, it's like stopped working. Doesn't show me any traffic, doesn't show me any online ETC. It's pretty broken right now. It was working when it was in like the private one, but when will you transition to Microsoft 24? Once some updates and some stuff are out, Eddie.
0004 Cleveland, go ahead. Cleveland 04, expect running 22 left for departure. Catch at 235, you're leaving airspace.
Captain, you should do a 100K special when you reach it, maybe using a Boeing 747. Maybe, man, we'll see. We're probably years away from reaching 100K subs, so when we get there, we'll start planning accordingly.
9545, you can expect a visual approach from the 23.
Use VATSIM radar? Yeah, I usually do, but Navigraph added that feature, but that feature hasn't been working for quite a while now. I don't know why.
Cleveland Center, Delta 1153, holding short at Mike 6 for runway 209.
Delta 1163, Cleveland Center.
I've gone on any Discord and just reading the pure chaos going on in there. Yeah, pure chaos is the best way to put it. I do agree with you on that one. When we get to 100K, the PMGG 747 will be in alpha testing. Hopefully it'll be released by then. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Delta 25, how long? It's pretty cool there. Delta 1163, RNAV to winners, winds 1808 knots, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
Samoa pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude.
Alpha 1163, Cleveland Center, RNAV to winners, the wind's 180 at 8.
Just browsing Memory Express and found the first 5080 pre-built. Oh yeah. There's probably going to be a lot coming out sooner than later.
Canadian 589, you're leaving my airspace. Chicago Center's offline. Radar service terminator. Frequency changes approved. See you.
Are you building the PC yourself? No, I don't trust myself to build the PC. I'll be ordering all the parts, and then I'll probably just get some place to build it for me. All right, performance. Let's bump that cost index up to 25. There we go. Give us Mach 7.8 off the nose. Beautiful. Now, the fun of reinstalling everything. Yes. 5080 pre-built is getting delivered today. Amazing. Yes, yes. Mofo. Nice shirt, by the way. Some place to build it, Dan Barry. If Dan wants to come out here and build it, that's on Dan.
Rouge 1818, you're leaving my airspace. New York Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes approved. See ya.
Forward advisory. Thanks, VTC, man. Have a great afternoon. Rouge 1818.
See ya.
Alrighty. Time for the music, friends. Get some music going on our flights today. Beauty. And there we are. How nice that looks, chat. Do you see the Build 350 video? Thoughts? Can't wait for it, man. It's going to be a fantastic aircraft. I did a full reinstall of my Orbex libraries. It messed up all my add-on linker. Uh-oh. That's not good. Love putting PCs together. It's very satisfying. It can be, for sure. No, he's sleeping right now, Varun. Once he wakes up. I don't want to wake him up. Morning, Cap. I'm going to try and duplicate your arrival into SBA yesterday with the CRJ. Testing out same tensions with you as the FO. Very cool, Harold. Very cool. Cap, is frame gem the same as NVIDIA DLSS Super Resolution? No. Love building a PC? No. One, I don't know how to do it properly, and two, I wouldn't trust myself to do it, to be honest with you, completely honest. Current PC, I just had Memory Express build it because I was feeling lazy. They did a good job. Looks clean. Yeah, there you go. Can't see frame gen on my Microsoft settings. Any help? You have to turn on DX12 mark, and then you need to make sure that you turn on GPU hardware scheduling acceleration in the Windows settings. Sir, there's a small animal where your dog usually is. It's little Henry. Yeah, I definitely think something's up with my CPU, though. I'm watching these temps. They're slowly rising and rising. Usually, they're pretty... Usually they're running around the same temperatures. Usually they're getting around... They're usually around like 50 to 65 degrees. I feel like there's something going on. I almost feel like I can feel the cooler pushing out warm air, but I almost feel like there's a fan blocked on it. Yeah, I may pull it apart tonight and give it a... I may take the top panel off and just confirm all the pans are... all the fans are... I was reading pins and fans at the same time. All the fans are spinning because it just seems to be running a little bit like 10 to 15 degrees hotter than it normally does. Could just be the thermal paste, as Dan was mentioning. That may be another option as well, but could be anything as bad paste or a fan hole needs dusting in a vacuum. Yeah. I'm thinking a repaste is probably in order. I mean, we're getting up into the 80s at some point here as well. I can imagine what that's going to be like in the middle of summer. Hopefully we'll have a new PC by then, but... Because it's quite cool in my condo right now. It's 72 degrees in my condo. My I/O failed. The fan still spun up, just no heat distribution. My CPU soon got to 99. Yeah, I don't think that's what's going on. I've had that problem before where my I/O quit on me and it basically just blue screened because CPU got way too hot, right? It thermal throttled itself. I mean, we're still well within range, but I'm thinking a repaste. Dan, if you could send me a link to some paste that I should get, I'll order some paste and we'll do a repaste of it. But it just seems to be running. I noticed yesterday as well, like, yesterday I was doing nothing. I was just sitting watching a YouTube video and my CPU was sitting at 60 degrees. Which normally on idle, it's around like 35 degrees. So it's been acting a little bit weird. Probably just needs a good clean out, to be honest with you. We'll do that afterwards. Using a Noctua. Yeah, Noctuas are really great for air cooling, for sure. I have an all-in-one, a Corsair, I think it's the H100X. I've noticed a bit of drop in 2020's performance the last few days. Could that be it? Might be. Can you manually ramp the fans? Fans are full blast. The fans are at full pin right now. I always run a pretty aggressive fan curve. Arctic Silver is a good thermal paste, or Cooler Master MX4. Okay. Got to be dust. It could be. Yeah, it could be just to clean it out a little bit. I've noticed it too because my, I don't know what, like, over the last, I want to say after the last Windows update, it's kind of been acting a little bit weird. My PC has been randomly turning off when I've been playing other games. Like, I've been playing Delta Force and stuff, and my PC will just randomly turn off and restart itself. All the temps are all within limits, but I don't know what's causing it. Something's obviously causing it. But yeah, we'll take it apart and give a nice clean tonight. Luckily, my case, the NZXT case, comes apart very easily. So yeah, sounds like CPU is overheating, but I'm not getting any blue screen. It's just restarting the PC. That's what's weird, mofo. Every other occasion that I've had where you know, the CPU's been overheating or something, usually you'll get a blue screen and it'll tell you why. You know what I mean? I dual boot my rig under Linux, doing similar load temps, average almost 8 Celsius cooler. Interesting. Make sure the airflow is good and get a repasting, best bet. Yes. Yeah. Random restarting PC, try not to murder itself. Maybe. Or check graphics card drivers. Sometimes the GPU crashes the screen, fans come on and doesn't respond. When mine was overheating, it would just go black instant. See, this is, it doesn't even turn off, it just restarts. It just restarts the PC. It's a little bit odd. A little bit odd. All right, friends, bear with me here for a sec. Quick little bathroom break. I will be right back. So I think I found the problem, because the CPU is instantly running like 10 degrees cooler, 15 degrees cooler. It was pretty gunked up. But as you can see, we're back to like normal temperatures. 50s, high 50s, low 60s. It was really bad. I felt like I just cleaned it, but yeah, we've instantly gone down like 10, 15 degrees in temperatures just by cleaning all the dust guards and stuff. This is much more normal temperatures. I'm still going to take it apart tonight when I get back. I'm going to take the top off and I'm going to clean the fans as well. But yeah, much better. Yeah, I have this little thing. It's like it has like a little brush on it, and it's insanely powerful for what it is. And I just did the whole PC case with this, and I actually took the front of the case off, and you know how there's like that mesh thing. Yeah, it was bad. So I can only imagine what the CPU cooler looks like. So like I said, tonight I'm going to maybe before I leave for dinner after stream, I'm going to pull apart I'm going to take the top off the case, because the top pops off as well pretty easily. And I'm going to get into the CPU fans and get that done. Get that all. But yeah, these are much more regular temperatures. Mid 60s, mid to low 60s is where it's usually running, and has for probably since I've had this PC, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, we're running 10 to 15 degrees cooler. So this is just on Amazon. It's just a I don't even know the name brand. It's just an air duster on Amazon. There's so many of them, man. I don't think you can really go wrong. Just get the one that's like a USB-C. This is a USB-C, and you just charge it through a USB-C. It's quite handy. It's an awesome little tool to have. An awesome little tool to have. Why is that my green screen being weird? Henry is scared shitless of it, though. It's okay, buddy. Go in your bed. It's okay. I know. Loud noises. Loud noises. Can you go in your bed? It's okay. Go in your bed. It's okay, Henry. Henry, come here. He's so scared right now. It's genuinely hilarious. NZXT cam. Nope. It's freeware. NZXT cam. We had Nexon. Thanks so much for your first class subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. And Tanner, welcome back to Business Class as well. Huge no floaties to you guys. Thank you very, very much for your support, guys. Appreciate you. Come here. It's okay. Come here, you big baby. It's he won't come around the green screen. Come here. It's okay. Come here. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Come here. Look at him. Look at him, dude. He's so scared right now. Henry, come here. Come here, buddy. Come on up. 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 Come on. Henry. He's so scared, dude. Hello, Cap. What about tomorrow? What will the flight be? Not sure yet. Not sure. Come here. Henry. It's okay. Come on. Come on up. Up. Come on up. Henry, come. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, Hank. It's okay, Hank. It's okay. Yes. It's okay. I promise. Everything will be okay. You're supposed to be a tough little puppy. You're scared of some noises? Look at him, dude. He's so... Henry. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You're gonna survive. I promise. Yes, a good boy. Oh, the stress yawns. The stress yawns. Give him a treat. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? Oh, you like treats. You want the treat? We have your treats right there. You want one? Okay. We'll give you a treat. Okay. Good boy. Here. Want a treat? You have to speak for chat, though. Give us some kisses, too. Yes, I know, but you have to be good boy. Can you sit? Can you sit? Good boy. Do you speak? Oh, nice boy. Can you speak again? What? Oh, good boy, Gento. Good boy. Oh, Henry. Okay, buddy. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Good boy. Good boy. So funny, dude. What a character. What a character. Now hit him with the vacuum again. No. No, no, no. We don't want to torture him. I want him to get used to these sounds and stuff, you know? I don't want to get him deathly afraid of things. Navigraph hub is so slow. I hate having to update the air rack. Really? Mine actually goes pretty fast, Tanner. Certain airplanes take longer than others. That's for sure. Air Canada's hiring dogs as flight attendants nowadays. Nice. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Treat, vacuum, treat, vacuum. Only on the Montreal-Toronto flights. It'd be funny, man. It's okay, buddy. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Yep, no more loud noises. You're okay, I promise. We need a Henry livery? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, temps are so much better, chat. We're in the low 60s now. That's insane that dusting out the PC took off like 10 or 15 degrees in temps. We're currently sitting at 61 degrees with 45% load on the GPU, or on the CPU. I'm gonna clean off the fans later as well. Gotta call stupid RBC because they think someone broke into my account of 12 bucks. Uh-oh. That's not good. Fresh coat of paste will help too. Oh, it absolutely. That's something that I will plan on doing. I was just, like I said, I was just a little bit concerned because I only started noticing it over the last, like, week or so. It didn't, I don't know why it didn't clue into me to just dust everything out and clean everything off, but I thought like I was pretty good with that because I have that little machine, you know, every week or two I you know, dust out the PC and stuff like that. I open up the case and I dust it out and, but it was quite, it was really, really bad buildup. So, but I'm happy. Everything's back into normal temperatures now. Picked up the PAXIM Reno V2 yesterday and flew from Vegas to there. It's nice. It is nice. Yeah, very nice. Is Henry shedding? No, not really. No. Cap, if you apply paste, you can build a PC. It's that easy. I don't know about that one. Somebody's asking how the weather's looking in Bermuda. We can have a quick little look-see here. Winds are 250 at 7. Few at 43, few at 75. Scattered at 14, scattered at 30. 17 degrees Celsius. That's some beautiful weather right there, Drat. Beautiful weather. Slight little quartering crosswind at 7 knots. No big deal. Should be nice. Should be nice. And we are 437 miles from top of descent. Beautiful. I don't know why my cruise keeps going down. Mach 7.8 is what we would like, please. I think it's because we've got a wicked tailwind right now. 96 knots on the tail. 63 Fahrenheit? No, that's in Celsius. So it's currently sitting at 63 Celsius. You can see it's not peaking up into the 80s, into the high 70s like it was. It's getting much better airflow. Much better airflow now. You can see how it's kind of like staying around the same as well. Before it was like peaking, it was doing really weird stuff. It would like go into the 80s and then back down to like the 60s, then to the high 70s. Now it's pretty much staying within 60 to 65. Which is pretty normal. That's kind of how it's always been. So, good news. Good news. No, I meant the weather in Bermuda. Oh. Durr. Now, honestly, man, it's, I think it's like $50, $50 to $75 to get them to build it for you after you, like if you buy all the parts through the stores, it's like $50 or something like that. I mean, I'm not going to, for $50, I let a professional do it and they can stress test everything and make sure everything's set correctly. That's a win-win. That's a win-win for me. Captain, visibility is very good today. Love it. The ocean looks beautiful. It does, doesn't it? Very nice down there. The Two Thunders. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Gonna fly Albuquerque, Phoenix, Vegas, LA in the 320. Nice. I built my first one. It was pretty easy. Had NZXT build. My current one was way easier. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Closer to 100? Yeah, you're right, Dan. I think when I got this one built, it was like $75 or something, so it doesn't surprise me that the prices have gone up. Spent 2 days sweating a terrible cable management during my first build. Gladly dish out the clams to have someone that knows what they're doing take care of building it next time. 100% Sofa. 100%. That's my outlook on it as well, man. You know, if I wasn't using it for streaming or anything like that, maybe it would be a different story. But Logan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. He got flew on a Rouge A319 last night, Aruba to Toronto. Nice, very cool. Definitely prefer to build my own, but if other people find $50 to $100 worth it, sure. Yeah, absolutely. For me, it is. Last one I built, I plugged in the case fans, and it started the motherboard and fried the whole thing. Uh-oh. See, that's what I would be scared of doing. I would be scared that, like, I miss a pin, or I bend a pin, or something happens. You know? Cap, the 5070 Ti's are in stock. You consider those still going to be darn good for 1440p. I'd rather go with the 5080, man. If you're going to be spending that kind of money, I'd rather just wait it out, right? Like, I'm in no rush right now as it is to upgrade. My PC still gets decent performance at 99% of the airports that we fly into. So I'm not like in a crazy rush. I'd like I said, I'd like to have something built by spring, you know? Henry is on full alert right now, by the way. He is not calming down. It's okay, buddy. No more loud noises, I promise. It's okay. Everything's good. Upset, he says. I am upset, Dad. You're more likely to cut up your hands and damage anything on the parts. True. Yeah. I did install this all-in-one, though. I did do that myself. The water cooler. Don't worry about bending pins. No guarantee the guy at the store will not bend the pin either. I'm sure Dan Barry can build you one, right, Dan? I mean, Dan could. I completely replaced all the fans in an older PC and the thing is totally silent again. Nice. Imagine a tomorrow 350 release. That'd be cool. Have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. I was using Beyond ATC yesterday to fly into Reno. They gave me 4,000 feet descent, and there was a mountain in front of me. Uh-oh. That's not good, doink. I don't like that. We don't like that at all. That's the paste you went with? Okay. Honestly, with modern components, it's really easy to do. The new PSUs have modular cable design that makes it easy to route everything cleanly. You're not wrong, Tom. You're not wrong. I still don't think I'd be comfortable building one. Keyboard, thanks for your support, man. Welcome back to First Class. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You ever been to Florida? I have. Yeah. I was doing a flight in St. Intentions last night. I got a shortcut. Very cool. Shortcuts are always nice. He's also working on some fixes to make it stick to the stars and SIDS more strictly to avoid terrain issues. In the meantime, really like St. Intentions dev team. Yeah, they're awesome, Zach. I do agree. Very cool group of guys to work with. What are my internet speeds? I have gigabit internet. I have a 3090 on my PC, runs 2024 like shit. Any reasons? You might have some settings set a little bit too high, to be honest with you. Try turning down some settings. Do you have rudder pedal sensitivities in your Discord? I do. Yes, in the views and info section. I flew on VATSIM on both my flights last night and had no ATC. Ah, that sucks. What am I missing? I got pink polka dots on my Fenix 320 inside of the plane, and the cabin is fine just on the outside. Probably using an old livery, Garen. Open up the Fenix livery manager and update your liveries. Probably something going on. Tempted to bail out of this flight and go give the new Dominic design India a try? No. Don't bail out. Henry is now examining the noise-making machine. He's behind me smelling it, making sure that it's not going to try and kill him. The livery is on flightsim.to, not the manager. Are you sure that it's updated? That could be the main culprit. 2024 is okay for now, but definitely needs a lot of work in my opinion. The clouds look so good. They do look great. Yeah, the new clouds, the atmosphere, the night lighting, it's fantastic. I do agree. I do agree. $213 round trip Edmonton to Ottawa end of March for 1 week if you want the service call. I don't know if the things will be in stock though, Dan, by then. That's the problem. I don't think 5080s are going to be in stock by then. They might be, but does anybody have them? What is Canada Computers? Do they have any? I don't think they have any. Sold out, sold out, sold out. Nope. All the 5080s are sold out. Well, Memory Express, I'm assuming they're also sold out. Memory Express's website is like going back to the early 2000s. It just says coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. Canada Computers says sold out. Memory Express just says coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. Memory Express, you get put on a waiting list. Okay. Their site's from like 1998. You're not wrong. Just want a 4090 for a halfway reasonable price. I don't know if that'll happen. Alright, Henry is done exploring now. He smelt the computer case. He smelt the little duster thing. I think he's good. 9700X 5080 PC for 4,800 bucks. I don't know if I would build a full, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to customize it, though. Someone keeps flushing the toilet behind me. What did the FA serve? Happens to never deliver A320 CFM. Uh-oh. That's weird. I'm not quite sure, Garen. Is your aircraft up to date? Is your Fenix up to date through the Fenix launcher? Hey, Gap, look on VATSIM. You got a Tenza 380 going to Bermuda from JFK. Jesus. He's probably a little bit faster than we are. I think that's why they've kept us. We've had that wicked tailwind. I'm pretty sure that's why they kept us at 330 the whole flight. If we go here to our cruise page, where does it give you your optimum altitude? Does Airbus not do that? I thought it did. Pre-builts are pretty decently priced on Newegg. I should have waited to upgrade, I guess, but it's doable that I spent to get a stable 80 FPS. Sure, yeah. Progress page? Thank you. Optimum is 3.5. I wonder what the winds are like up at 3.5. Should probably just stick to 3.3 because we've got that awesome tailwind right now. 94 knots right off the back end. Cap, since you haven't streamed the 350 yet, is there a risk of the aircraft being delayed? Nope, not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. 303 at 92. All right, so we lose only a couple knots. Yeah, we'll stay at 330. We will stay at 3.3. God, I love the Rouge livery. I can't wait to see the Maxes in the Rouge livery, chat. That's going to be sexy. Henry's cleaning himself like a cat. Oh, hey, at least he's cleaning himself. The only problem that I have with 24 is that the Fenix, after I push back, it can't move. I don't really know. Huh, that's weird, doink. Almost sounds like a parking brake bug or something, or a GSX bug with it, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue, Felix. I haven't had any, no emails stating that there was a delay or anything like that. It's been a pretty open communication with any builds from the content creators' perspective side, so. Where are we now over the water precisely? We are, boom, smack dab in the middle of the Atlantic. That is where we are. $8,000 5090 PC. Oof, that's a lot. That is a lot. He kept saying hi from the Bahamas. It's been a while since I caught a flight with you. Ellie, good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Past the Biscoffs. Love landing in Bermuda. They tend to have very interesting winds. They do. Last time we tried to land in here, Zach, it was pretty wild. So, according to the latest information on the 350, it could arrive as early as tomorrow. There you go. I'll have to wait and see. Kept to hear about American 292. My uncle's on it. Diverted and landed at Rome. I did not hear about it. No. Fenix A320 or 321 tomorrow? Most likely the 321, but I'm not sure yet. We will have to wait and see. Sucks too, it's only 32 gigs of RAM, DDR4, and an Ultra 9. Sorry, what's the CPU, Simmer Singh? i9 14900K. Delta 321 ops tomorrow. There's a new livery pack out for it. Interesting. It could be released yesterday. I don't think I've ever seen a weekend release. Usually it ends up being like midweek. Ultra 9 185. It's an Intel CPU, the Ultra series. Ew. No, thank you. Either way, it's a little different compared to the launch of the 300. Yes, correct. Correct. I think what AnyBuilds has learned is that people... do you guys remember when the iFly released? Do you remember when iFly gave it to the content creators about 2 or 3 weeks before the public release of the Max? And towards the end, people were just like pissed off. I think... you have to have a nice healthy balance, right? Like, I understand from the developer's perspective, you want to get it in the hands of people that will sell the aircraft for you, right? Like, it totally makes sense from a developer standpoint to give it to certain you know, people in the industry that can showcase it and can showcase it well for you. But I also understand how it builds a lot of, you know, people. We live in an instant gratification world, right? Like over the last, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, everybody wants it now, and they don't care how much it costs, just give it to me now, you know? And it's one of those like weird things where you have to find that nice balance. Now, on previous releases, previous AnyBuilds releases, it's usually around 48 hours that like content creators and streamers and media will get a product before public release. I have no clue what they plan on doing for the 350. I don't even know if we get to stream it first. I don't know if it's just public release and then you're allowed to I have no clue, man. So I can understand from both perspectives. What's up, Cap? How was the departure? Kai, good to see you, man. Welcome back. All is well, dude. Have to see it like the new approach for mini builds being silent until the product launches, just like Fenix. I mean, I feel like that's the best way to go about it, right? That way you don't upset anybody. People can't get all butthurt because you've given a release date, but you can't make that release date. I can appreciate it. They've got enough hype for the 350, and I probably doesn't need people to stream it pre-release. It could be. Who knows, man? I mean, I also think that the whole pre-release streams kind of help people as well, because if you can watch your favorite content creator fly the airplane and fly the airplane well, you then have a starting point, right? You can go back to that stream, or you can even write things down while the stream is going on, and you know, so I like I said, I understand from both perspectives. I really do. To be honest, it's kind of too late for content creators to get early access because we're already on the last week starting tomorrow. There you go. Got to run, Cap. More packing to do. Cheers. Looking forward to this week. Take care, Steven. Appreciate you, man. I will see you this week, hopefully in a brand new aircraft. Oh yeah, chat. Temps are looking real good now. These are normal temperatures. Crazy what just cleaning off some of the dust will do. These are the numbers we like to see. They're basically the same, within 5 degrees of one another most of the time. Much better temperatures. Lots of aircraft choices this year for Cross the Pond, 350, 777, MD-11. Yeah. Maybe even more by the time Cross the Pond. When's Cross the Pond? It's in April, isn't it? VATSIM when the 350 release is going to be. I don't have that in my flight plan. How do I go direct? Oh yes, Owls. It's going to be a fun one. Phil, thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome aboard, dude. Appreciate you. All that dust and Henry hair, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, and Andy, AnyBuilds loves to do that stuff, right? They love to add like hidden details into it and stuff, so. I mean, if you're on the AnyBuilds Discord as well, I went over this the other day. If you're on the AnyBuilds Discord, they've also put out a bunch of like little teasers, right? Where was the last little teaser that they put out? Here. This was the last little teaser that AnyBuilds put out, right? I like the number 26. And that's from the owner and CEO of AnyBuilds, right? So like you can kind of put, you know, 1 + 1 = 2. So Alice, 475 the 380 for the next 3 days, then maybe we'll have a good launch of the 350. They're very similar, aren't they? Like, they're very similar, the 350 and the 380. Do you think any builds would make a payware version of an A320neo and an A321 that has higher quality and better sounds? No. I don't know why people would be butthurt about developers and content creators helping them make informed decision entitlement issues. I mean, dude, yeah. Hey, listen. I agree. I also, like I said, man, I can see it from everybody's perspective. I understand where developers come from, and they want to make sure that their product is sound and that, you know, people aren't going to be running into issues, because there's nothing worse than having a launch and then all of a sudden half of your launch customers are having problems with the airplane, right? Like, that's the worst. So at least when you beta test it and you get it out to media, you get it out to content creators, people that fly regularly, they're going to be able to test things that maybe the development team hasn't been able to do, right? They'll be able to fly into airports that haven't been flown into. Is all the data there? Is the brake to vacate working properly at this airport or that airport? Or is there enough airport information data, right? So there's a lot that goes into it. About to cry, Microsoft won't start. I'm clicking play after 30 seconds loading. It just crashes without any message. Huh. Try restarting your PC if you haven't already. Why the fuck are we still getting Christmas music? What the fuck is going on with this playlist, dude? I'm about to downvote this playlist. 3 Christmas songs in a row on this playlist. It's fucking the end of February, man. Any build's messed up with the A320neo. Honestly, it still has issues and they're not updating it, even the simplest issues. So ground speed mini, there's one thing that you need to learn. All right. So Any Builds was contracted by Microsoft. Any Builds has no control over the aircraft that it is contracted. So the A320neo from Any Builds is contracted through Microsoft. Therefore, any of the updates and fixes that need to be done are through Microsoft. It's not on Any Builds. That's how it goes. So I'm sure there's updates for the 330 and the 320 Neo. I'm sure there's updates, but it's not on Any Builds to make and implement those fixes and changes. They were paid to develop an aircraft. They then hand the aircraft over to Microsoft along with all the code and everything else, and Microsoft deals with it afterwards. So that's what's going on right now with the A330, the A320 Neo. It has nothing to do with Any Builds. Any Builds has done their part. Everything now, the issues and everything that's going on is all on Microsoft, and it's on Microsoft to fix it. Cap, don't you know Christmas spirit is all year long? There's a house by me with lights still on. Oh, there's some around here too, Mopar. Yeah, there's some around here too. I'm nervous about the performance though. Hopefully it's Fenix level. Yeah, I can't say anything, Andy, obviously. I don't want to break any NDAs or anything like that, man, but why can't Any Builds make a payware version of they handle all the bugs and fixes instead of Microsoft? Because that's not how it works. I'm sure there's a clause in the contract, Garen, that says, hey, Any Builds, you're not allowed to make the same airplane that we've paid you to make. That would be, right? That makes sense. I think it's a new NVIDIA driver. Yes, somebody else was saying that. Somebody was saying that they were having issues with Microsoft and the new NVIDIA driver. So it could be that. It would be really interesting if Fenix implements temporary abnormal behaviors. I mean, if that's what you're into, if that's what you're looking for in flight sim. Me personally, I like flying from point A to point B with no issues. If we do have issues, hey, we can deal with it, but I'm not really much of like a failure guy. Now you're concerned? Concerned about what? Does the I have failures randomly if we mess up before takeoff or something? Like in any other airplanes? The 330, the 320 Neo? I don't think so. No. I fly the 320 in the real world, and trust me, we see a lot of interesting bullshit from the aircraft. No doubt. No doubt. But here's the thing, and right, I think you have to kind of understand ground speed is most flight simmers, I would say probably like 80+%, aren't really interested in failures and weird things not working with the aircraft, right? You guys are trained to deal with all of these things. Most flight simmers are just at home. They just want to fly from point A to point B without any issues. Now, I'm saying there are some people who love, you know, engine failure, gear failure, flap failure, hydraulic failure, whatever. There are some people that enjoy doing that, but I would say a majority, 80+% of the flight sim community, is, you know, that's not something that they're really looking to do, right? They're not looking to replicate that. The way that you sounded, I sounded that way because I'm under an NDA, Felix. As much as I would love to talk about it, I just can't. And I'm not really willing to risk? Yep. Not really willing to risk my contract with Any Builds over talking about an NDA aircraft, which we're all going to have in the sim sooner than later. Good day, Cap. My first flight on the 350 will be London Heathrow to Nairobi, Kenya with BA livery. Nice, very cool. Once it releases, can you tell us when you got your hands on the 350? Sure. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see why not. NDAs are there for a reason. You got to respect them. You have to. And especially with a company like Any Builds, who has been really good to me. You know, I have nothing but good things to say about Any Builds, especially from like behind the scenes. Do you know what I mean? Behind the scenes, they're an incredible company to work with. They're super understanding. They're very vocal. They're very informative. Yeah, really good company to work with. Captain, I bought the iFly. It is good. Nothing beats the Fenix. It is simply superior to all Microsoft aircraft. Yeah, they're both great, man. Yeah. I get that, but it sounded to me like it could be similar to the 380. Yeah, Felix, unfortunately, man, I just can't talk about it, dude. As much as I would love to tell you everything that I know and so far that I've done, and I just can't do that. I'm sorry, man. We'll just have to wait and see, dude. How many liveries have you downloaded for the 350? Through the Any Builds launcher, I have, I think, 3 or 4 for the 900 and 3 or 4 for the 1000 as well. Indy V2 is a nice upgrade. The performance used to be terrible, Tom. One of the reasons why I didn't fly in there, and Oscar Mike. One of the reasons why I didn't fly into Indy all that much is the performance was terrible. Like, terrible. One of the worst performing airports I have. Howdy, Cap. It's my birthday tomorrow. 22, getting an Acer 180Z, getting real flying lessons this summer in the UK. Hey, very cool, man. Captain DC. Well, happy birthday, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate it. All right, 145 till top of drop, friends. We're getting close now. Still got that wicked tailwind, 95 knots. It's starting to quarter a little bit more. We've still got some great ground speed, 525 knots here at 330. Looking good. About 15 minutes till descent, chat. No, you're not allowed to. I don't want to push you into something. Just sounded like you would jump in the air because of good performance. Well, either way, man. Either way, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. That's what I'm saying. So don't take my tone. I explained my tone is because I can't talk about it. I would love to be able to discuss the things, but unfortunately I just can't. That's why my tone was more that way. You know what I mean? Okay, performance was fine for me. V2 seems good too. Interesting. Okay, well, yeah, I'll have to. I mean, if it's a free upgrade, I'll have to take care of that. Maybe we can go to Indianapolis sometime soon. It's not only that, Strody. The main reason is burning bridges with developers, right? Like I just mentioned, I love working with Any Builds. they give content creators a lot of opportunity to progress themselves in the content world. And I don't want to burn any bridges, right? I don't want to, you know, divulge any information that they don't want me to divulge. And yeah. Diego, 32 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge No Floaties Juice says, hello, Captain. 4 months left for the 3 years. Will you fly the 350 in 2020 or 2024? I'll be flying it in 2020. My current PC struggles with 2024 in the insane VRAM. Yeah. Thank you very much, Diego. Appreciate you, man. Can you fly the Airbus 787 on VATSIM? Yes. It's my favorite airplane, actually. Do you think Boris will make a sound pack for the AnyBuilds A320 Neo? No, most likely not. I wonder what his next sound pack is going to be, though. I'm curious. It's a slippery slope to screw over the developer's NDA, then other sponsors know you're not reliable. Correct. It's a domino effect, right? And a lot of the developers speak with each other, right? So, yeah. Have you played Delta Force campaign yet? It's awesome. Can't believe it's free. I have not. I have not played the campaign yet. I do plan on jumping and trying out the campaign sooner or later, but who made V2 of Indy? I think it's Dominic Design Team, I think is who made it. The original one, I believe. Dominic Design Team, I think. Chat will know better than I do. You have to respect relationship and industry sources. News spreads fast, both good and bad. Well, Andy, it's like, you know, a couple streams ago or last week, I mentioned that I mentioned something. I'm not going to mention it again because I'm sure it'll get clipped and taken out of context. I mentioned we were talking about previous AnyBuilds releases, right? And I said if you've watched my channel before and you've been a part of releases, you'll know that AnyBuilds always sends it out. You know, they did it back in the X-Plane days. They've done it in the Microsoft days, where content creators and media get the product usually a day or two before public release. And I mentioned that in one of my streams. I wasn't even referring to the 350. I was referring to other AnyBuilds releases, the A300 for X-Plane, the A300 for Microsoft, the Beluga, all of these other, you know, aircraft. And somebody took it, clipped it, and put it in the AnyBuilds Discord as if I was talking about the 350, and it caused a whole ruckus. I got emails and messages from the AnyBuilds staff being like, what did you say? We're not supposed to be talking about this, and blah, blah, blah. And I had to like go back and show them the stream that we weren't talking about the 350. We were talking about every other AnyBuilds release that was there. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, it was a whole shitstorm, dude. It's I get that people are excited, but I think like it's just, as I've always said, man, when it comes to flight sim, patience is a virtue. You have to have patience. Nothing in this industry happens fast. Absolutely nothing. Especially with simulators that are constantly changing, constantly getting updates. Things are breaking, things are getting worse, things are getting better. You know what I mean? How can you partner with AnyBuilds? How do you contact them? Really good partners. How do you, I mean, go to their website. They have a contact me. You can always email them. Context is everything. Easy to take a storm in a teacup. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Did they talk to you based on what? Well, again, somebody took a clip of my stream and it was taken out of context. They only clipped the part where I said AnyBuilds sends content creators the airplane early, and it was just taken out of context. And that's what I was, we weren't even talking about the 350. We were talking about every other AnyBuilds release, almost every other aircraft's release, to be honest with you. BSS is making a sound pack for the Fenix. Do you plan on purchasing it? I don't know. We'll see. I know that they just released one for the FS Labs. They reached out to me to see if I wanted the sound pack and to promote it on my channel, but I just told them I don't fly the FS Labs, unfortunately. With an NDA, better off just not to discuss anything related to the product. The community can't handle it. Well, that's exactly it, mofo. Yeah. That's exactly it, man. Funny thing is, I use the Fenix to study for my yearly recurrence. That's how much of a good job they did with it. Oh, it's a fantastic product, Ground Speed. I agree 100%. Yep. Does the NDA also forbid you to talk about if you had the chance to test the product yet? It does, unfortunately, Felix, yes. And I've also subtly hinted at that as well over the last couple of days. Don't really do transatlantic flights. Ever thought I'd have the PMG 777, but I'm thinking about it when the Indy builds 350. Only transatlantic flight I did was JFK to London Heathrow. Yep. Can't wait for BSS Phoenix sounds because you can hear the APU in the cockpit. Sure. Speaking of 350, we have a super fancy Biscoffs ready for the first flight. Ooh, nice. Literally studied for my typewriting, practicing on the Phoenix before going in the sim. Yeah, absolutely. I don't doubt that one bit. What I don't understand is other streamers are freely saying that they have the 350 and are now able to fly it, just not stream it. Well, hey man. If other streamers are talking about it, then you can guess what I'm doing with it as well then. How about that? Just took off out of DFW in the Fenix 320. It gave me flap 3 for departure. Is that normal? Seems a bit excessive, but don't fly the Fenix a whole lot. Yeah, that is a little bit weird. I usually flaps 1 or flaps 2, but yeah. I'm curious what other streamers are saying that they have it and that they're able to fly it. RB211, what's up? Good to see you, man. No one. Flight simmers. Gimme. Do you know what the weird quirk on the 320 and the 350 about the Barrow? What's the weird quirk? Maybe I know about it, maybe not. Why does the 319, 320, and 321 feel the same to fly in Microsoft? They definitely don't, Garen. All of those airplanes fly differently. Seems like every other time they give me flaps 1, I didn't even check till I got flaps config warning. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Flaps 3. Unless it's like a super short runway or you're very overweight. To be honest, I'm excited for the A220. Man, we need more info about that. Yeah. Far more difference between the A321X variants and the PMDG 731s. Yes. You can't notice a difference in the Fenix? I don't know what to tell you, man. The 319 flies completely different than the 321. Especially during the takeoff and flare modes. A321 climbs like it's towing an anchor compared to the other two. Yeah, and the flare logic. You have to flare for your life flying the 319. Like, if you don't flare that thing like crazy, it just smacks into the ground. Because of that short wheelbase. The 321, you barely got to flare it. It just kind of settles nicely. I've been learning how to land the Fenix 320 smoother by starting the flare at 30 feet. Yeah, so the thing that I've noticed with the Fenix, especially the 319 and the 320, you have to have that back pressure by about 30 feet, otherwise it'll just smack into the runway. Smacks like a CRJ. I'll see myself out. Henry is doing well. He got a little bit scared. I was cleaning out the PC earlier and he got all scared. CPU temp sitting at 58 degrees, chat. Got one butter with it this week, and I smashed it a bunch today. One of a kind, purposely landing on a 4,000-foot runway, but the other times not intentionally. Yep. A321 Neo is my favorite plane. Very cool. You got your top of descent. We are almost there. 47 miles. We should actually start entering in some information into the McDo. Let's pull up the weather. What do we got here? Winds are 270 at 10. Nice. A little bit less of a crosswind component. Still a little bit, but 270 at 10. Throw that into the winds. Temperature was sitting at a beautiful 17 degrees, 1023. 17 degrees, 1023. Good. And we need some minimums, chat. Minimums for the ILS Zulu. Runway 30, 254 on the decision height on the Barrow. 254. Good. That is all set correctly. We are looking good, friends. 42 miles till top of drop. Which version? Exclamation point scenery, John. I'm using the SLH sim. I feel like that's the best version. Cap, you should use NVIDIA game filters if you aren't already. Someone in the Indy chat showed me and it looks awesome. Nah, not for me, man. I feel like everything just, it adds just like an insane amount of contrast. I'm okay, man. I think the sim looks beautiful the way that it is. Is there enough runway for a 380 at Bermuda? Should be. It's pretty long runway. What's the runway length? 9,700 feet. Yeah, you'll be fine. Supposed to fly on a 7.5 a few years ago in August, and Delta switched it to a 321. Never felt worse climb performance in my life. Thing climbs like a brick. It does. It really does. Yeah. Very slow climb. Blue Star, what's up, man? Says, greetings. Looks like Cap has gone Rouge. Stealing an A321 from Air Canada. Good to see you. Good to see you, Blue Star. Hope you're well, man. Do you always calculate your profile using track miles, or do you use the progress page? Progress page. Ground speed. Use the Resage and Planet Coaster and managed to make it look absolutely beautiful, nearly photorealistic, but never played it with it in Microsoft. Yeah. There's a lot that you can do with the filters and stuff like that. The problem with the NVIDIA filters is you need to have the NVIDIA app installed, which will nil out your FrameGen mod. If you're using the FrameGen mod, so not native FrameGen, it will kill your FrameGen. Just completed my Fenix A320 flight from Palermo to Athens. Downloaded and imported a new flight from Athens to Tel Aviv, and the EFB isn't showing the new flight. Have you ever had the issue? I think you just have to re-import. Is it allowing you to re-import, Nadya? It should allow you to do this. If it's not doing that, I'm not quite sure. No, aviations, I agree, man. I hear you, dude. I don't think you were being rude at all. I've, like I said, man, there's been a few discussions that I've had with AnyBuilds. The last discussion that I had with them and the last email that I received said that we were not allowed to discuss the 350 whatsoever. Now, in the initial email that I received from AnyBuilds months ago with the NDA, stated that we were allowed to tell you when we had the aircraft, that we were flying it, and that we were testing it. But in the newest round of emails, I can go over it right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading the email right now, and it literally says that I'm not allowed to discuss anything about it or let you know that I have it or don't have it. Yeah. Hopefully the 200ER package is coming soon, ready for some domestic 777 ops. Yes. Some United 777 out of Denver. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Very much looking forward to that as well. If it's not in the NDA and you and other streamers signed, you're not legally obligated, but if they're telling you not to discuss in communication, best to maintain the relationship. Of course, absolutely. Now you're fine, Nadya. At least you got it. You told us you have it already? I did not. I did not say that at all. Those words never came out of my mouth, my friend. Probably means someone leaked out something that they shouldn't have. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, somebody was in here earlier saying that the UK streamers are telling everybody that they already have it. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm just going off of the most current emails that I have. Cockpit full of beans and toast. On the 320, you pulled the STD for the newer Airbus aircraft. They went managed, selected philosophy. So on the 350, you push it for standard. That's a funny quirk. Interesting. So wait, hold on. On the 320, you pull. So down arrow. Pull. Okay, I see what you're saying. Push. Pull. Got you. All right, we're ready to go, friends. Descent time. Let's go. We're going to take this down to... What are we taking this down to? We are going down to 210 above 3,000. So we'll put 3,000 and just maintain our speed 210. Looking good on the descent, friends. To avoid any hot water, it's best to not say anything. Correct. Yes. It's not my first NDA. Definitely won't be my last NDA. Pretty familiar with them now. Throw out a little bit of speed brake here. Watch our speed. Thanks, Godspeed. Appreciate you, man. Hey, dude, if you see anything that I'm not doing correctly, don't be afraid to mention it or let me know how things are done real world. Like I said, I'm not a real world pilot. I have absolutely zero real world formal training. So anytime I can gain some knowledge from the real guys, it's always a plus, man. All right, spoilers are in. We're going to arm them now, actually, just so we don't forget. We're going to go with auto brake low. I don't think we'll need anything more than that. We do have to taxi. The taxi into Bermuda is a little bit... you basically go all the way down to the end of the runway and you vacate on Bravo. And then you're going Bravo all the way into the ramp. This is the old airport, which I believe is now used... Old airport. This is the old terminal, which I believe now is used for strictly cargo. And this is the newer passenger terminal that was built. I don't know exactly when it was built, but they have the new one. Very good pilot for not having any pilot experience in real life. Well, thank you. You need speed brakes here. Just pull the speed, open descent, and you should be fine. Okay. I was just trying to keep it on managed speed mode, and our speed was getting a little bit higher than I was happy with. Never noticed 321 engines have those wavy things like a 787. Like these things down here. I was under NDA for Ready or Not before it came out, and oh my, it was a state absolute mess, but had to bite lip. Turned into one of the best tactical shooters available. There you go, Sofa. Yeah. Took several go-arounds, but I think I figured out the 319. I've got to start the flare at like 50 feet and then be fully flared by like 20 feet. Yes. Let the aircraft kind of just arrest. I don't know if I'm completely off, but you don't sound as excited as I would imagine prior to such a big launch. All right, man. Let's stop with the assumptions, dude. I am extremely excited. I'm extremely excited. At this point, I'm just sick and tired of trying to answer questions that I cannot answer. I cannot talk about it, man. I don't know any other way that I can put it. Of course, I am extremely excited, man, but I'm also keeping my excitement in check. Just don't worry, man. Don't worry. Do you know when the streamers will be able to start promoting the 350? We don't, Christopher. No, nothing has been made public yet. Is there any good Paris Orly scenery? Yes, there is. Who does the Paris Orly? It's fantastic. Hey, do you know anything about the CRJ coming to Xbox? Only hearing things about it, but I don't know what to believe. I have no clue, Noah. You'd have to go over to Aerosoft forums or something. I don't know much about the RJ coming to Xbox. Hey, Gap, yesterday my sim froze and crashed. Now when I get to start up my sim, it's just a black screen. It doesn't load anything. Any ideas what's causing this? Did you update your NVIDIA graphics driver? You can also select vertical speed 500, helps bleed out the speed, and then open descent to your altitude. Okay, got you. What is transition altitude? Is it 18,000 feet here? I can never remember. I thought it was like 14,000 or something. No, it is 18,000. Okay. 1023 on the QNH. Good. Remember the replay. It is set up and ready to go. We just have to remember to hit record. I wish, Harold. I wish I was flying a Q400, man. Sorry for the questions. I guess I'm just too excited. I can't believe it was announced back in 2023. Next week we'll have it. Moreover, I love the 350. Sorry for asking those questions. Just relax, Felix. I get it, man. I get that you're excited, but like, it's poking and prodding or making assumptions isn't going to do anything, dude. I am absolutely ecstatic, and I cannot wait to share my experience of the 350 with you. And I'm excited that all of you get to experience the 350 sooner than later. But we got to stop making assumptions or judging by my tone. At this point, man, I'm just, like I said, I'm getting tired of the constant questions and constant trying manipulations of like what I'm saying and taking things out of context. So, like we said, I think it's best we don't talk about it. And when it's here, man, and we can all enjoy it. Return flight tomorrow back to YYZ? Nah, we're going to do some other ops tomorrow. In real life, the A321 CEO is the best one when it comes to flying it manually on the approach, yet the worst is the A321 Neo. Interesting. Huh. This Indy V2 is updated to their B&A scenery level. Not sure what performance was like there. I had pretty good performance. Yeah. I'm gonna do a flight after this from YYZ. Got any flight ideas? Depends how long. Where do you want to go? Do you want to stay within Canada? You want to go down to the US? I'm thinking some Philly ops tomorrow, chat. How do we feel about that? Maybe some Philly turns? Where could we go? Philly to where and back? That could be fun. We haven't flown out of Philly in a little bit. Fantastic scenery by MK Studios as well. Hey, Cap, gotta go to church sadly, so I'll see you land, but I'll watch you in the next live stream, so bye. Okay, take care, man. Have a great day, dude. We just went to Charlotte. Charlotte's kind of underrated. Or, sorry, Charlotte's kind of meh, to be honest with you. Indy, the strikes back. Oh, man. Yes, Felix, I mentioned that earlier, so I will have a custom link for the 350 when it releases on the channel. And yes, I would greatly appreciate it if you use the link to
Anony
pick up the
donated
350 when it's out.
$3 Making assumptions from the tone? You can say that you're not two-tone Murphy. Kappa.
Nice.
Keep up the great work as always and stretch higher than the cloud.
You got it. Anony, thanks so much for the $3 donation, my friend. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, dude. Fixed my livery problems. It was user error. I was using my extractor tool to install the liveries. Ah, got you. Let's go to Detroit. Philly, Detroit's a pretty short flight, is it not? I mean, I'd love to do that, but I feel like that's a really short flight. Just being a Philly dude, you could not do an ORD turn as well. Miami, DFW, Charlotte, ORD are the big ones for real world. Philly to Chicago might be good. Mopar might get mad because I'm doing it on a Monday, though. Mopar gets mad when I fly into Chicago if it's not on a weekend and he can fly along. If we use the link, do we get a discount? No, there's no discount link. The link only helps the channel out. So I get a small percentage out of every sale that uses my link. So yeah. I got a short one to Kuwait tomorrow and the weather looks interesting in the Middle East. Glad to stop by your channel. Good luck to you, sir. Ground speed, take care, my friend. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it, man. Every time. Cap, a great suggestion. You should fly from Philly to SAT using American. I love Philly, and it's a great route. Where's SAT? San Antonio? Infinite, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. 10,000 feet, friends.
1817 on
Landing lights are on.
30. Reducing speed to 180 knots. Traffic advisory.
Had to make a Detroit joke, but even Philly ORD or Philly Miami would be nice. Philly Miami is a little bit long. I want to do a 2-turn day tomorrow. Philly to Miami and back would be a little bit too long. That would be like 5 or 6 hours. Erin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, my amigo. We got Bermuda down there, chat. Oh, baby. Arrival is coming soon. MSP is always good. Yeah, MSP could be fun as well. We haven't been to Baltimore in a while. What if we did Philly to Baltimore and back? We have that freeware Any Builds Baltimore as well. That could be a good one.
Canada 1817, maintaining final approach.
If I were you, I'd activate approach mode now. Yeah, usually I wait a little bit longer, but you're not wrong. We can always activate it now. Get some things ready to go.
The Rouge behind me. I don't know what you're doing, buddy.
Or sorry, not Baltimore.
Right,
what am I thinking of?
I mean,
what is... No, Milwaukee. Philly to Milwaukee. Why was I saying Baltimore? Milwaukee. That's one we haven't done in a while.
You're going to bump into him.
Guys need to be following the speed restrictions, guys. Rouge, Bermuda.
How do I get access to the custom cameras that you use for the Fenix? They're in my Discord.
To get reconfigured back to Bermuda.
Plan an American A321. I'm not sure if we're going to be in the 321 or the 320.
Reducing speed to 160 on a sum off on operation.
We'll see. Where in your Discord? Views and info section. On the left-hand side, views and info. Do you already have a route for the first long-haul flight in mind? I don't, Felix, no. I do not, but I'm assuming it'll be across the pond. BNA, Philly to Nashville, that could also be a good one. How long is that flight? I don't know how long those flights are. That could also be a good one.
Air Canada 1817 ahead of me. Just let me know when you're clear of the runway. Trying to maintain a slow speed for you here.
Capital flight should I do out of Denver Frontier A320 Neo? Denver to San Diego. That's a good one. It's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's a great one. All right, let's get our LS switch on. We're at clean speed, so we're looking good. We'll pause the music after this song. We'll get it ready to go. Captain, is it okay to comment good routes from Philly after the stream ends since Philly is my favorite city? Sure. Doesn't Any Builds have a free Milwaukee scenery? They do. Yeah, and it's really well done, actually. Gringo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How about Boise? There's great scenery by Vertical. Yeah, Boise could be fun. A little bit more West Coast than I want to go, though, for tomorrow.
Bermuda traffic Rouge 1520, turning left B, so to get reconfigured back on final, currently 8 miles out of Bermuda.
I do not stream on Facebook, no. I'm on the approach to YUL with a Swiss 330. Nice, very cool, Jan. I was supposed to pause the music. Alright, we'll pause it now and we'll get invested in the approach here, chat. Sounds like a clusterfuck already down in Bermuda. I'm going to go flaps 1. Start slowing her down.
19, we're performing in that turn north of Capital, just to create spacing.
And we're going to go vertical speed. Shallow that out a little bit. We're going to arm localizer. Loc star captured. Beautiful. We'll arm approach as well. Glide slope should be captured here. There's glide slope star captured as well. Beautiful. Rolling out on a 10-mile final. Bermuda traffic, Rouge 1818, 10-mile final, runway 30, Bermuda.
On the landing cap.
Jesus, getting rocked around right now. Holy. Getting rocked around, chat.
Bermuda traffic Rouge 1520, fully established back on the AlexSiu approach runway 306 mile final. Going to maintain 160 until 48.
All right, we're gonna have to disconnect, chat, because this is just an absolute clusterfuck. So we're gonna disconnect. Not gonna worry about any of that. Focus up on our landing. Gear down. Flaps 2. Give you a nice little view of the outside. We're getting rocked around by that wind right now. Jeebus. There we go. Good. Keep slowing her down. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. We'll get all of our lights on here. Good. Lights, lights, lights. We like lights. Good. And speed check. Flaps 3. Whee! A little bit windy, chat. Just a little bit. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're looking for 250 likes. Speed check, flaps full. And speed brakes armed. Good. I am going to take control of the aircraft. I'll throw on our joystick cam. My airplane friends. Good. And I'm going to reset my rudder trim. Thank you. Good. Let's have some fun, friends, shall we? Let's do it. Sounds are up. We'll start the replay. Replay is recording. Beautiful. Let's have a good one, shall we, chat? Winds are definitely gusty. Whatever you do, don't bounce. No bouncing. We are professional A321 pilots, sir. No bounce. $1,000. Checked. G's is open and running. We're looking good. I swear it's always gusty into Bermuda, man. Every time we fly into here, we're struggling with some winds. Need a little bit of rudder correction. Actually, it's kind of blowing right down the runway right now. Hopefully it stays that way for us. $500. Checked. $400. 100 above. 300. Descent rate. Minimum. Continue.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Let it settle, baby. Oh, yes. Money. Nose down gently, reversers are out. Decelerating. Knots, reversers idle and stowed. Auto brake goes off. We're rolling it all the way down. What a beauty, chat. What a beauty. We like when things come together, don't we, chat? We really do. That was a great flight, friends. We're rolling all the way down to the end. Very happy with that arrival, my amigos. Very happy. Another successful flight in the Air Canada Rouge colors. Beauty. And we kept her rolling nicely. We're vacating here to the left. Very nice, amigos. Very, very nice. A little bit of a better taxi and control speed. Beauty. Nicely done, amigos. Nicely done. Let's clean up the ground spoilers. Let's clean up the flaps. God, I love this airplane, man, so much. The Fenix airplanes are just so damn good, dude. So damn good. Landing lights are off. Runway turnoffs are off. Strobe lights are off. Wing lights are off. Nose light over to taxi. EPU master start switch goes on. Parking gates that we are looking for, according to Flight Radar 24, we are going to, looks like they went into 7 Alpha or 7, I guess gate 7. GSX, gate 3, 4, or 5. I guess we'll go 4. No. Good. Wait. Let's pull up the APU. Good. We'll go ahead and stop our recording. We'll be able to watch that landing. That was pretty cool, man. Some definite wind gusts on final there. It was a lot of fun. Hate flying Rouge IRL, though no IFE and bust to my flight from Greece a few years ago. When I saw it was Rouge, I thanked myself for bringing my work iPad. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit rough with the no IFEs, that's for sure. Stand 4 we have selected. Where is stand 4? Stand 4 is second to last on the right. Good. Perfect timing for a cabin tour. Jesus. Alright, taxi lights are off. APU is on and available. Good. We're going over to stand 2, chat. Sorry, stand 4. You should reconnect once you're parked to see all the planes. We'll probably parked at someone's gate, so no, it's okay. Return today? No return, unfortunately, man. I've got a family dinner I've got to leave in about an hour. As much as I would love to do the return would probably be closer to 2.5, 3 hours. Unfortunately, no time today for the return flight, man. We have done this before, though, where we've gone Bermuda and then back to Toronto. Unfortunately, just don't have time for that today, man. As much as I would love to, no time. I thought we were your family. Yeah, about that. You definitely are. You're my extended family. Alrighty, park brake goes on, upstairs, APU's on, gens are on, engine 1, engine 2 to the off position. Let's go to GSX, we'll request deboarding, jet bridge will get connected. Beautiful, upstairs, beacon light goes off, seatbelt signs go off, fuel pumps go off. Crew supply goes off, and predictive wind shear businesses all go to the off position as well. Beautiful. Standby and standby. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful flight down into Bermuda this afternoon. I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. Look at that beautiful airplane parked at the gate. Man, I can't wait to see the Max 8s in this livery. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Dismiss. Ground services will open those up. GSX will start the deboarding process. Beauty. What a great flight, friends. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love. Appreciate everybody being here today. Thank you all so much for the support. It is very kind of all of you. Truly do appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Wait, you can see my yoke on the ground right there? There's my yoke. I didn't think you guys could see that. A lot of fun. Thank you everybody who joined as well. It was a pretty busy flight down here to Bermuda. So thank you everybody for flying along with me today. Very kind of you. I don't know why it got so loud all of a sudden. I'll turn that down. That is done. That is done. Beautiful. Great day of flying, my friends. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. All right, let's jump inside. Let's go to GSX. We're going to restart the Kutao script. Let's close all the doors here. Good.
You never disappoint. Praying gesture.
Hey, Nadya, thank you very much for another $15 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Nadya. Thank you very much for the continued support. Truly do appreciate you. Thank you. Huge no floaties to Nadya. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Nadya. Spreading the love. Thank you, Nadya. Appreciate it. We're going to go ready state. We're going to activate that. Good. We're going to get our flaps all the way down full again. We'll go upstairs. We'll make sure that all of our lights are on for replay. We like replays, right, chat? Yes, we do. Lights. That all looks good. We've got that good. I'm going to release the park brake. Everything is now set for our replay. Let's hit the replay button. Beauty. We'll pause the replay. We'll bring this in a little bit more. We can start it from right about here. Should be good. Trim. Start here. Yes. Resume. Good. And we'll jump outside. And you can see, like, look at how much we were getting rocked around. Just look at the wings. We were getting rocked around on that arrival in. You can see how bumpy it was coming in off the water like that. But I think we absolutely nailed that landing, chat. So very pleased with how that landing went. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. I think we're going to be back in the A321 again tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll take out the 320. I'll kind of look at some flight routes. I like the idea of going Philly to Nashville and back. I also like the idea of going Philly to Milwaukee and back. So we'll see which one fits our schedule a little bit better. Cut the power. There's our nice flare. Maybe a little bit heavy on the flare, but just hold it. Super smooth into the ground. Chat. That was a good one, my amigos. That was a good one. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. I know I say it every stream, but I truly do mean it. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I appreciate all the continued support of this channel, and more importantly, of myself. So thank you guys so much for the continued support. You guys are awesome. We are live back again tomorrow. The plan is to be back in the Fenix aircraft. Again, we're thinking somewhere out of Philly. So I'm going to look at real-world ops out of Philly, and we'll decide, 1, what airline we'll fly, and 2, where we're going to be flying from Philly tomorrow. So that will be the plan. To everybody else that cannot support the streams with a monetary value, but supports the streams through smashing down the thumbs up button, being here week after week, flying with me on VATSIM, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. You guys are truly amazing, and I am very much looking forward to this week coming up between the 24th and the 28th, friends. It should be a wonderful week here coming up. It's going to be a very busy week for myself. I can already feel it. I've already prepped the fiance. I told her that we're going to be live streaming a lot next week, so she's going to have to hang tight. Thankfully, she understands and she gets it. So, friends, I will leave you all with some replays here. Have yourselves a great Sunday. and a great start to the week. And if you're around tomorrow, please do and come hang out. We will be back in the Fenix aircraft doing some ops out of Philly. So I'm thinking it's either going to be American, Delta, or maybe even some Spirit. That could be a fun one. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Happy landings. Catch y'all tomorrow.